Good morning. I'm Tom the Mormon, the compassionate, free-thinking Christian anarchist, transhumanist, libertarian, vegan with love of all life, and the blockchain. Blockchain plural. But as one big entity, as a technology, blockchain technology. I love the blockchain. It's everything. It's transparency. It's the wave into the future. Some people are using it to go against governments and banks. Some people are using it to go along with governments and banks. It doesn't matter. It's the future. Everybody's going that direction. Now, if you want to be a winner financially, that's a real good question. Because the banks aren't just going to go away. As much as we'd like them to sometimes, they're not just going to take their old money and run home and hide under their bed and cry. It's just not going to happen. So we have to embrace the blockchain and embrace the various banking institutions and whatnot. In collaboration with the different systems. Something I've been watching for a long time, had a bit of a fancy for, a bit of a fondness for, has been a cryptocurrency by the name of Ripple. It's not really a token, it's more of a service that the bank can use to do transactions. So it's their little foot in the door. And Bill Gates is on board. Even the Federal Reserve is talking about it. They just had a good conference with the creators of Ethereum and Ripple at a conference called Swell over these past couple of days. And, of course, over the last week, Ripple's value went from 14 cents to 30 cents. Now it's back at humble 20 cents, 21 cents. It's just kind of hanging in there. But I feel extremely confident that Ripple is going to be solid. I think cryptocurrencies will go up and down like yo-yos, but even though the bank's going to gouge it like crazy, since the bank's so heavily involved in it, there's going to be a lot of profit-taking by the bank themselves, that if you partner with the banks, you'll get a slice. Not a very big one, but you're guaranteed to get a slice. Ripple, to me, seems like a strong investment. I'm reluctant to use the word guaranteed. A friend of mine said to me, I don't like the word guarantee or fast money. I hear you. But I'll tell you one thing is it's a good, sure investment. 180 banks are involved already. Banks of Japan, worldwide banks. This is it, folks. This is the electronic banking system coming down the pipe. Here it is. It's its day. It's the era. It's the time. It's the time of the season for loving and all that stuff. This is it. This is the blockchain. This is Ripple. This is Ethereum. This is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin Cash. This is the blockchain. This is the transition. And if you don't get in now, you're going to be kicking yourself later. Like all the way home from the bank where you cried on the doorstep. The banks aren't going anywhere. Okay? They're going to get on the blockchain, then they're going to invest in what they want to invest in, and they're going to hog all the money as they always did in the past. There's going to be some rogues out there. The bank might fold. It's possible. But I think they're going to cling on with all their might. That if you can't beat them, join them. I think it's their hedge fund. Ripple is like a hedge fund to me. It's not really a hedge fund. It's actually a service. It's going to go, as the blockchain increases and grows, there's going to be more need for a service like Ripple. And it's heavily, heavily invested in by the banks. They're not just going to jump ship. Banks are and most financial investors are very, very steadfast. They pick a course and they stay on it. They don't zigzag around very much. The bank is very diligent in doing what it should be doing. So last couple days, I've just had a hunch. Not a hunch. I've been thinking about Ripple for a long time. Now with all these announcements and things, of course, it sent the price wailing through the roof. And then of course Bitcoin dropped $500 and then came back $300, $400, $500, and so we're starting to see some volatility. I don't think you're going to see a lot of volatility with Ripple. I think it's going to start, and it's going to be slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. It's going to be very, very cut and dry. You put your money in it and just wait. Bitcoin's going to go through the roof. Bitcoin's going to be probably the biggest moneymaker. Ripple is going to be, to me, I'm thinking, the safest investment. May not be the most lucrative, but it'll definitely be a safe investment. But if you get in early in any of these things, it's going to be lucrative. So, I'm excited to let it go. Let it be long. I've gone Ripple long. And basically I'm going to be bored. I'm not going to be able to play the blockchain because it looks like Ripple's sort of slowly deflating, and they're investing in I think somewhere in the neighborhood of $50 billion in escrow. So they put a bunch of Ripple in escrow, basically in the bank's pocket, but as a reserve on hold in case there's some kind of screw up. They're doing what they do best, keep the money for themselves. But they don't mind people being in partnership with them while they do that. That's why the price is so low right now. It rocketed right through the roof to 30 cents. Then they grabbed a bunch back, profit took, put a bunch in escrow, and they're just doing the safe thing. And if you want a safer investment, albeit bland or maybe not risque, Ripple's your best bet. It may not be as wild and hairy and fun as Bitcoin, but Ripple's where it's at, I think. I'm gonna go to work now, fix the highways and the guardrails. In the name of Jesus Christ, have a good day, love one another, and be good to each other. Be an instrument in the Lord's hands. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Have a good day.